You are live. Let's go. Now, let me see what we could do here. Let me go ahead. Where's my link set? So on and so forth. Damn right. Damn right. What is the link? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the damn link? I'm looking for the link. Got the link. What's up, boy? Supposed to be live right now. Okay. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Go Cuban can real quick. No excuse. There's no excuse. Hold on, y'all. We're getting it right. I gotta get Cuban Cane in. Gotta put the link in the chat. Thought I dropped it in the chat, but we're gonna drop it again.
Oh, now you know what's up now. Now you want to be all nice and shit, huh?
Ain't no, hey, you know what time it is, boy.
Now I ain't know what time it is, bro. You been trying me on these YouTube streets, bro. You been making these little videos, you know what I'm saying, with no little comeback. I'm coming with heat, bro. I ain't coming here with all that nice bullshit.
Well, bring the smoke then. Bring
You're
the
out here,
smoke.
putting out these former canes that are, that were teammates with Mario, talking about the offensive line is, Buddy number 70 played great. So this is my thing, Mr. Studio, who the guru, whatever your name is, right? On one side, you want to use stats and numbers and all that stuff, right? But then the
Mm-hmm.
other side, you decide not to use it. Isn't that pretty interesting?
That's
Numbers and all that stuff, right? Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's pretty interesting. Stats tell a story, my friend.
Right.
Stats don't lie.
Okay.
What have the stats lied to you about?
Oh no, that's fine. So in the PFF, then if the stats are telling the truth, according to PFF, Buddy number 70 was the worst offensive lineman on the team against FAMU.
Well, you and South Coast Kane claim the DBs play so well, and
No,
they
no,
had a
no.
bad grade too.
Oh well, I mean, it's one of those things. I know you didn't see the game. You watched the stats, right? But if you want to go to your, whichever way you want to do is, I'm gonna skin your argument. If you want to go according to the stats, right? Miami only let up 9 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I think they played pretty good, right? But if you want to
So,
go to the visuals, right? I mean, how bad did the DBs look? Tell me, yes, they had miscommunications, right? And shit happens, right?
mm-hmm.
But number 70 throughout the whole game, he had a bad game. That's a whole different story there, sir.
He didn't have a bad game.
Okay, man. Even you were looking at it when I saw your video, right? You're like, okay, you're giving it reasoning and all that BS. Like it was Martinez's fault, it was this guy's fault, it was the Tooth Fairy's fault, so on and so forth. I mean, you didn't look at his slow feet, what I'm saying, and his movement. What I'm saying is he needs a red shirt. He needs to lose some weight or something. Because the reason why I was critical, because I'm like, this is family. You should dominate, right? You saw how the left guard, center, and right guard dominated, and Marigold dominated here and there, right? But when it came to the speed rush, those two tackles had issues, man.
Wait a minute. I just showed you proof. Mario praising Markel Bell
Mario
and
praise.
Kevin
Okay,
Harris, the former Miami center
okay.
on
Who did
national
who did
championship.
hold on one
He
second?
played great.
Who did Kelvin
I
Harris play
can't
with?
deny them.
Hold on. Who did Kelvin Harris play with? Who was his teammate?
He had a bunch of teammates. What do you
Who
mean?
was who was his right guard?
I ain't go back and look at the actual
His
start
teammate
line
was
for him.
Mario Cristobal in college football and in the Canadian Football League. That was his teammate.
I'm glad you mentioned that because didn't you see the clips with his nephew Cristobal holding in the paint, which is proof that he's been coached up. He's been getting better. He's not the biggest. He's not the strongest. He's not the fastest, but he's been getting better, getting holding up in the paint.
All right, so I'm gonna
So
put
you come
out
on
the
back in, man.
I'm gonna
Fire
put out
that
the
tape. You can fire that tape on camera. This is a grown man channel.
I'm putting another myth out, right? You talking about this whole great wall of mirror ball, right? Right?
Yeah.
How many professionals has this great wall of mirror ball produced?
This is his third year.
No, no, no. I'm
So
talking about just no.
most of
I'm
the
talking
players he
about his
got
whole career.
still there.
I'm not just talking Miami. His whole career. How many professionals has the Great Mall of
I'm
Mirabal
really
produced?
not concerned about it in the past. I'm concerned what's being built with this blueprint. And you're
Okay, so the
failing to
Great Mall of
realize the
Mirabal at
blueprint.
Miami has produced one offensive line in the NFL. One offensive lineman in the NFL. Now, you want to say, oh, he's only been here for 1 year or 2 years. Buddy at Duke, Mike Elko, right? When he took his staff over there, brand new, didn't know each other. He got a fucking offensive tackle drafted in the first round within 2 years. I am not trying to hear all these excuses that you have for, the great Mall of Bear Ball. Get his garbage ass the fuck up out of here. The only reason, Calvin Harris is saying nice things because that's his homeboy. All All right, he ain't gonna talk shit about his homeboy
Man,
on
wait a
wax.
minute. I ain't even let you try Kelvin
Oh
Harris. Boy, you ain't looking. Go
no,
to
hold.
Garrett Farm and them page Kane Sports and look at the whole video, man.
That's fine. And then you talking about Mario praise. You said this is what true. I just want a true or false answer. Okay. Did Mario praise Marquez Bell, whatever his name is? Did he praise him?
Absolutely.
Okay. You said yes, absolutely, right?
Absolutely.
Who else did Mario praise in recent history?
Like I said, I'm not staying in the
Hold on,
past,
no, hold on, no,
but
don't do this, because he praised Mr. TVD, Tyler Van motherfucking Dyke. He praised TVD, and how did that look like at the end of the day? So his opinion doesn't always necessarily mean it's great. Sometimes he's just trying to boost these dudes up. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily always necessarily mean that he is great. So I don't give a damn what that dude says sometimes, because he said TVD was the best quarterback in the nation.
who's uh
Yeah, in
I don't I
introductory press
listen,
conference,
we all know coach is gonna, give you coach talk
ding
and praise their
motherfucking ding.
player. But there are a lot of things that was said about Cam Ward that wasn't said about TVD, and that is for sure.
That's fine, but right now we're just you have your side, right, and I could also say, hey, there's sometimes that he's just fibbing over here, right, because he said TBD was the greatest fucking quarterback of all time. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but he said TBD was great, so I'm not trying to hear all this, all these excuses now when he says when he praises people, because sometimes he praises people and they fucking suck.
No. See, you're trying to compare the fact that he's praising his players while he building in year one and then building to year two, as you saw the steady improvement, the coached up players.
Oh,
And
that's
now
pretty cute.
year
So,
three.
so you praise prayers when it meets your narrative, right? But when it meets my narrative, it's like, oh, fuck that bullshit, huh?
No, it's not meaning a narrative. He's always been praising them, even in the rough start in the first year at the building point, and he
Yeah,
still
even if they
praised them,
suck. So
and
yeah,
he continued to praise them. So he's staying consistent.
so my point is you can't always go from what he says, because he's gonna praise his players regardless of what. It's like he's praising his kids, right? He's never gonna say, "Oh, my kid got an F," right? He's like, "Nah, my kid did a good job. He gave it his best effort." But he ain't never gonna, criticize his kid.
You comparing this with parenthood
No, I'm just comparing it in general.
because I know you remember when Mario told the parents they can come get their kids.
Yeah, he did say that, but he didn't point out the person or the kid, right? He left it as a general. He was just generalizing.
Well, you never want to single out an individual as being the best or being the worst, so on
I
and so forth.
I completely understand you, sir. I'm just saying, according to what you said, that Mario praised them and all this stuff. Yeah, Mario's gonna praise everybody. That's his kid.
Well, now you're seeing the proof on the field.
Again, like I've said before, I can't really trust this because only the starting tight ends, right, only caught two passes. Going back to what we did last year, game one was completely different. When we used the tight ends all over the field, they had about nine. As a matter of fact, game one almost matched all the activity that the tight ends had in last year. So what they did in that game one was damn near perfect. There was really I was nitpicking on the complaints of the DBs fucking being a little bit touchy and the kicker missing the field goal, but game one was a perfect game. No penalties, no nothing like that. Then game two, you know, like what 10, 8 or 9, 8 or 10 penalties, something like that. It was like my thing is the consistency. You cannot. This is my problem. Has been not this is not just a Mario thing. This is a Miami thing ever since we've won national championships. Right, we play to the level of our competition. Right, the the reason I was a little bit disappointed is like, how the hell you go from Florida damn near a perfect game to having penalties, mistakes, so on and so forth against a way lesser program? That's what I'm not understanding, and that's what's troubling me. That's why we always suck during the bye week. This is not a Marvel thing. This just has been a Miami thing for the past 20, 25 years.
And that's
And
why these been the title of my videos, that our fans have been beat over the head for 20 years, and I'm here to remind them that it's okay.
I mean, what do you want me to? I mean, so how am I supposed to look at it? Look at this when they keep making mistakes. Like, oh, just I should not expect this because this is just a one-off thing. How am I supposed to view this when I know the history?
Wait a minute. Why are you saying that they gotta keep making mistakes? I'm not.
If they make, excuse me, I'm sorry. Let me correct
I'm
myself.
not. I'm not sure. I'm quite understanding you.
If they keep making mistakes, right? How am I
Yeah.
supposed to look at this? Like, oh, it's just it's a new year. Not, I'm not gonna take the historical which is funny because you're better, right? And when you
Mhm.
bet, you use historical information. You're just not going off, oh, whatever the odds are, I'm going to take them as it is, right? You're using your historical information to make a
No,
decision
no,
with your
no. Hold
knowledge.
on, hold on. I think you got the betting little thing a little bit
No, you're pretty
misconstrued.
much telling me eliminate what I saw, right? Like eliminate everything that I saw with these within these past 20 years, right? Within the past 2 years, and just assume everything as it is as we have it right now.
Oh, come on, Dos de Mayo. Dos de Mayo. 1-1. No, listen. When you're sports handicapping, you might take a little bit of historical data, but you're not going to sit here and say, well, because they won so many in the past, that means they're going to win this year. That's not going to be your only handicap. I hope not. Now, I will admit, I have installed a rule for the soccer betting not to ignore that because I've seen that traditional in the paint. They've been beating them. There's a good chance they're gonna keep beating them. But as you know, in college football, this is a new era. Any team can instill their roster with an infusion of talent, and any team can be sucked dry from year to year. But so I don't know.
I hear you, I get it, but I'm gonna do the studio whenever some historical, whenever something happens, I'm like, I'm not gonna. So I'm just gonna assume everything is brand new and not gonna use historical information to gather any thoughts.
Mm,
Which is funny because I mean, is this a sports show or this is just an overall show?
whatever you want to talk about, my friend,
Because no,
we can
so
speak
what
on.
I just want to state because you have a little bit of some YouTubes out there, some videos talking about what happened in history, right, and things of that nature. So when it comes to that, should I just say, hey man, stop using this historical information and pretty much just view the things as they are today? I hope you know where I'm going because I'm gonna get your ass right now.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to say? I ain't say forget it all, but I said don't use it all. Be that your only handicap.
Okay, that's fine. Do you want to stick to that theory, sir? Yes or no?
I do because you got to accumulate and summate all the things that makes this the inevitable.
Okay. Are you done with your answer? I'm sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt. Are you
I'm
done?
done. I'm
All right.
done, sir.
So your little Kamala Harris video, right? You keep referencing the things that she did in the past, right? Why in the hell are you using it for the future, sir?
I really what reference the thing in the past per
What?
se.
Hold up, bro. I
I
gotta
was
find this.
referencing. Hold on. The point I was. Yeah, there's a past video. Yeah, the video was in the past. I recorded it later, of course. I'm talking about. We're focusing on the comment alone, where she's saying the power of her pen can arrest you and have, and that's for all prosecutors across the nation. So you got to ask your questions. Would you want a prosecutor as the president? It would seem it would be a dictatorship.
Hold on, sir. So we're bringing up two different things, right? So on one side, we got, you get on me and South Coast of having PTSD of what's happened in the past, right?
Hmm.
Why don't you have PTSD when it comes to things that she did in the past, right? Hey, she did in the past. Things have changed. She's a new person. I'm not a fan of hers, by the way. I'm just using your argument against me, and I'm using it against you.
I haven't really seen her change yet. See, with Mario, you've seen gradual change, gradual improvement.
I mean, she hasn't been a prosecutor in a long time. I mean, I mean,
I'm talking
again, I'm not
about
trying to defend her because I don't like her or the orange terrorist, right?
her
But with
comments
her,
and her rules. Did you hear her debate? And when she laid out what rules she would like, did you look at the longer version where she gave out her plan?
yeah, I'm not a fan of hers at all. I'm not a fan of either of these two idiots. I'm not.
She
Right?
said we don't follow her rule, they'll take our licenses.
They'll yes,
I
yes,
said, but
but
what the rules are?
hold on,
Can we
studio.
see these
This
rules so we can
yeah,
follow them? Or
no, I
did you
hear
make
you.
these rules up?
I hear you now, and I understand your argument. I'm 1,000% with you, right? But you're being a little bit contradictive when I use historical information against Mario and this program. You're like, don't use that shit, and it's like, Studio, this is what I have to live off. This is the information I have, right? So
Hmm.
on one side, you want me to use that logic, but on the other side, you do not want me to use that logic.
Well,
All I need from
it's
you,
not
sir,
that.
is the
It's not that
consistency.
Cuban. Cuban. It's not that. What it is I don't want y'all to see phantoms. It's okay to criticize. You see a few things, nitpick, as you like to say. I got a nitpick, but y'all is taking it too far. And
Aren't
you
you? I
can't be
could.
on one. No, you can't be on one side of the fence saying, "Yeah, 12 and 0," but then on the other hand, you're acting like the ceiling fell out because you claim Markel Bell played rough, and it was really only two plays where he played a little
It was
bit
more than
bad.
two plays, but you should run
That
for
that
politics
that
because you
first
use
fact, it
no
appears a miscommunication
there
from
there
him and the
there
running back.
there's more plays, but you're being a politician and using the plays that fit your criterias, right? Because that video was 20 minutes long. You had about 3 to 4 plays where you're like, all right, he messed up on that play, but
Well,
he's he's a starter. This is his first time starting, right? And you should expect you know issues, which I agree with, and I disagree with at the same time because he practices against better players. He's practicing against Barron and all these other dudes, and in order to have these little physical mistakes, that's the problem that I have, right?
they weren't physical mistakes. They were all miscommunications. You had like
Uh,
somebody bull rushed him and like, ooh, he ain't
speed
even
rush, speed
strong.
rush them. They speed rush them.
I mean, if you got a DB or like a light dude on the outside and he running around you, that's gonna be hard anyway. But that only happened maybe once or twice. That one time where he really didn't beat him. The man
Yep.
inside came in and smashed it. The
Yeah, they
other
started
time he
helping.
got beat on the other side, the ball got dumped off and it was a touchdown.
They started helping his ass out a lot.
That's not true. I pointed out what we lined up with our tight ends and didn't need any. He was
But
out there on the island every time.
But this is my debate. What I said is he needs a red shirt year. He is not ready to play
I
against
don't
a
know.
Florida. He's not ready.
He played against Florida. Did
No, he
y'all
did
not
not.
see?
No, he did
Yes.
not play.
How much you want to bet?
Let's
How much you want to bet? Hold on.
$2.
Hold on. I'm gonna explain it to you. Rodriguez struggled a bit,
Right.
and they put Markel Bell at guard,
You want to put
and they
ten
played
dollars on it?
great.
You want to put $10 on it?
On what? What we
On
betting?
that Bell played or not?
Dos de Mayo.
Hold on, bro. Don't lose track. Do you want to
No,
bet
that's
ten
my
dollars right
upset
now? ten
special. They
dollars.
they look like they're gonna win for me. But go ahead.
Do you want to bet $10 that Markel Bell didn't? You said he played game one. I said he did not play game one. You want to make $10 bet?
Oh yeah, we can bet. He did play. He did get some play time.
Okay, all right. So you already lost. You know who played? It was McCoy, number 78, not number 70. I need my $10, sir. This is in the recorded line. The history's recorded.
Hold on, I gotta confirm it.
Go
And
ahead,
if
confirm it,
it
bro.
is, I get it to you. You say he ain't played not one snap?
I don't think so. If he did, he was on special teams, but not on regular plays. It was number
Markel
70.
Bell.
Yeah, it was number 78 that played, not number 70.
See, I hold on, hold on, Cuban. So let me go dig it up.
And if you want, you can go to the same
Let me
YouTube
go
channel, and
dig
I
it.
can tell you what you saw, sir.
Let me go dig it up now. You got me. You got me wanting to dig it up now. Ha, ha, ha. How you go at the PFF grades? You
I
got
don't.
them. All right,
I don't.
you can share your screen. Go to PFF. They got a grade for them.
Against Florida,
Yeah,
how many snaps?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I'm telling you to go look it
Well,
up.
you got to pay for PFF. I don't have access to
Oh, okay. I
PFF.
thought you had it.
No, I got that from
Okay.
this.
Well,
Yeah,
that's on standby. I ain't finna let you get away with
I
this
ain't gonna let you get
argument.
away
I'll
because
look
you
it
think
up.
you
I'll
thought
look it
number
up.
78 was number 70.
No,
Number
I ain't say that. I just said he played. Markel Bell played in the Florida game,
Let me see. Let me find this out right now.
and they played. They played good.
Marcellus Bell did not play. All right. Anyone knows to break down the player stats here? You can PFF grade.
Mayo.
Okay, Markel's Bell got 2 plays.
Man, I let that slide. But
Matthew
he played.
McCoy. Matthew McCoy got 31.
I ain't
You,
that wasn't the bet.
I know it's in the bet, but I know you mixed
I
up the
know I
names.
don't want to win like that, so I'm just default that one. But I
Yeah,
won technically.
you technically won, but you got the name wrong. I'm pretty sure those 2 fucking plays were on special teams, but you won that one. You see, I'm right, you're wrong. You got this one, sir. You're right, and I was wrong.
I don't want to win that way. I
No,
want to
you won it,
lose.
bro. It's a fair
Well, send me
deal.
my $10 then if you want to
I'll
get
send
all
it to you,
huffy
bro.
and puffy now.
I'll send you his $10. Hey, I said, I don't want you to take
You
me to
want
court.
huffy puffy now?
Nah,
Huffy puffy.
he won. He got 2 snaps. But I know you thought number 78 was number 70, and 70
No,
ain't
I've
played.
been through Markel Bell number,
Yeah,
but
but you can't.
I
There's
admit I did think he got more than two snaps though.
Yeah, because you thought what I'm saying is you thought number 78 was number 70
No,
because
I ain't make
hold
that
on,
mistake.
studio. You said because you're like, oh, when Rodriguez was messing up or got hurt something, I forgot we said that he went in there for him, and that wasn't him. That was McCoy that went in.
I might have mistaken them for a player too, cause them boys trees, them boys mountains.
That's
That's
true.
them wall. How can you tell a wall, big wall, a brick wall from a brick wall?
By their feet, I could see somebody having good feet versus bad feet, and
Did you
Marquez.
not see how Markel Bell was stepping out on the edge and planting that block when the dude was trying
Yeah,
to
because
see
that nigga
what?
he's 6 motherfucking 7, and all you gotta do is take one step to the left or right, and he's already beat the person there,
Let me
right?
ask you a question. if he was having such a problem with speed rush, why was only 2 sacks and like two tackles for loss?
because they're rolling it to the other side. They kept rolling
It
the
was
plays
only
to the right.
5 guys. They didn't have enough guys. He was out there on the island most of the plays, bro. I went back
Just
and
do
watched
do
that. I ain't even gonna
do.
lie to you.
If you can do this for me, go watch the Florida versus
So what's your
Miami game.
grade? What's your grade? I did.
No,
I
and
watched some
no,
of that.
and hold on, and
I got
watch
a video
how
ready to come out on it.
hold on, and watch how Rivers moves. Rivers looks so smooth with it, like he, like he
Rivers a 5 year starter, man. Come on, he ready?
whatever.
He a
You can go
first
to
round
Florida's
tackle.
offensive lineman. You can go to Florida's offensive line. You can see how their two tackles are moving, right?
Hmm.
Versus Mark. What I'm saying, Markel's Bell doesn't have agility. He's not agile. He needs agile. He looks stiff back on over there. He's using his his physical prowess to pretty much get around, but against real competition, that's going to be some problems. So, like example, if Marquez Bell has to start against USF, you're going to see some problems. I'm telling you that right now.
Mm, you think so? How
Uh,
you
we-
predicting the problem for this man?
huh?
You ain't hear them the announcer praise that man.
All right, all right.
Why
You'll
you think
see.
he gonna have such problems?
He doesn't have good agility, man.
He do got
Speed.
good agility.
All right, let him play against
Oh,
real
that was his
competition.
first live game, boy. That's a different type of measurement, bro.
All right, you'll see.
You don't think? And then you don't think he did well for a first game?
Nah,
You said trash though, bro. That's tough.
trash. Him and his coach, trash.
That's tough. I,
Against this is it's because of the level competition, right? Number one, and number two, it's uh, it's like, come on, man, this is FAMU. Come on. Let's
13 straight games, boy.
hmm?
There were 13 straight games
13 straight games. What that you won?
that FAMU won. They won the BC championship, man.
All
The
right,
team was
I'll give you
Northern
that.
Illinois that did Notre Dame, boy.
I'll give you that.
And matter of fact, FAMU took South Florida to the wire last year. And South Florida, so to me, FAMU, they not they'll be Ball State, I think.
Could anybody in FAMU's team play be third string at Miami? Could the starters at FAMU play be third strings at Miami?
That's one of the reasons why Mario got rid of the runner they
No,
starting
no,
running
no.
back.
Answer my question, sir.
Of course not. We got a national championship team.
All right then. So you're pretty much telling me that their third stringers, right, could if their third stringers could hang with Markel's Bell, then we got some
Hang,
problems.
hang. They didn't hang.
With Markel's Bell. They did hang with Markel's Bell.
Man, they marched down the field with ease.
I'm talking about the tackle, bro. I'm not talking about the team.
Even the tackle,
All right.
he had
Well,
no issues. Ain't like they stopped no drive. They ain't do nothing to us. They
all
had
right.
that one play where we stalled, got a field goal, with the little mix up. But they really didn't stop nothing.
I'll let you have it
We
there,
could have
sir.
hang 70 on them boy, man. Mario got respect for them boy, man. Mario ain't gonna try to do that.
He
He
has
had tired
respect.
up.
He has respect for them boys, and then went for a 2 point conversion after.
No, that was the beginning of the game, showing
Uh,
you that we here to compete now.
that ain't no respect, bro.
Once we know, okay, we got it, we ain't finna just pound it in there. That's like when you beat somebody's ass and then you just stomping on them. Don't just
But
stomp on them, man.
that was
Golly,
the
you
very
do the
first touchdown, bro. That's not. That's disrespect, bro.
exactly. We here to play.
Yeah, but how you gonna go
We
for
ain't
2 points
taking you
against a team like?
lightly.
How you gonna go for 2 points against a team like that, man? That was disrespect.
That's not disrespectful.
If you did it in Florida, I'm like, all right, that's great.
That's like a practice. That's why we got all our second, third string practice. You can't be on this 12-0 train.
I'm on the 12-0
Continue
train,
to
bro.
believe continue to believe there's so many deficiencies. You
No,
must
no,
think
no,
we're
no.
gonna go
I
nine
no.
and three.
I have a problem with consistency. That's my problem. Consistency. In order to go 12-0, you need to be consistent. Like again, my expectations every single game is the Florida game. And if you're saying I'm being unreasonable, then I don't know what to tell you, man.
I mean, what else you wanted? 70 points would have got you.
No, I don't. Again, that's where you go with the stats. I'm not worrying about the stats. What I was going for is how do you go from 2 penalties to 8 to 10 penalties, right? That's not an excuse. You go from no sacks to having sacks, right? Consistency, drop balls, the little things that could affect us later. That's what I was worried about. I'm not worried about the score. I'm not worried about the stats. Of course, you're gonna have damn near 1,000 yards and score every drive against FAMU, but I'm expecting improvement game from game. That was not an improvement to me. And that's been the
Mm,
problem. Okay, I'm using the history. You don't want me to do that, right? But I have to say it. The problem with the program is consistency, right? That's what we need.
mm, I got you.
But you Mario groupies, you know what I'm saying? You get all in your panties when you say anything, objective or critical.
I
I
think
said 12-0, and y'all still get on me. I'm sticking with 12-0.
so.
Like number, you
The
talking
only, the
about
only
number
problem
11?
we have is the offensive line. You don't think it's deep as we so claim
I don't think we're deep on the offensive line at all,
at all.
at all. But
They even got Frankie Tenenbaum, that little guy from Australia in there.
we're six deep. We're not 10 deep at the off. We're six deep at the offensive line.
Man, I think y'all. I don't know, man. I
All right,
don't know.
you know, uh, this, this is my thing, right? Because now I want to hear your opinion about this, right? You have 5-star Samson Okunola, right?
Hmm.
Why isn't he starting?
Because Mario went and got some depth. I'd be good. I'd be happy. Okay, he started next. If he never started, then I'd be like, all right, that
Hold
probably
on.
was a
You
bust.
said he got some depth. Where did he get some depth at? Who did he get to replace Samson?
Oh, he went in the portal and got a few guys too, though.
Who did he get?
That was wasn't that Markel Bell and Kensler?
No,
Wasn't them
Marquez
some of
Bell's a
the guys?
recruit. That's not a no. He's a recruit.
Markel Bell was a guy from the JUCO somewhere.
Yeah, that's not a transfer portal. He's a recruit.
Well, that's what I mean. Those type guys.
So
Who
a true
so
okay, so a person that's been a brand new person that's been in this program pretty much took the position of Samson Okunola.
hey
What does
man,
that tell you?
what it tells me is the question that they had about Samson Okunola's competition level he played at, that there was gonna be adjustment compared to like uh them boy playing down here in Florida or bigger schools or whatever. So he had to get a little stronger and everything. It took him a little longer to adjust to, you know, that aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. You know what I mean? That's okay. But even if he like, if our offensive line continues to do what it's doing and he remains a second stringer, to me that wouldn't be that bad. That would just mean because I was listening to Lamar Thomas show, and he was like, "Man, some of the third string were better than the first string. That's why we ain't want to get out of the game." You know what I mean? If it gets to that point, then you're gonna see a lot of that. Some 4 and 5 starters are gonna actually be second string, especially when they get down there and get in that Miami crystal ball culture and really
What is a
see.
culture? What is a culture, sir? You keep talking about this. What is a culture?
having fun having fun working. The
Having
old Buddhist
fun
monks will
working.
yeah, the old Buddhist monks will tell you it's your choice to be happy. And I know you seen the last video when they all happy. Just
So
like
that's the
if you got a bad job and you don't like your job, you can go to work mad and complaining, and then that's gonna be your experience. But you could decide, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm cleaning this or whatever I do, sing some song, do whatever. You could get and be in good spirit and enjoy it. And that culture of enjoying to come to work hard, trying to get better day by day, and having fun doing it. You're not even concerned about the competition now at this point.
that's the culture.
That's a big piece of it.
So you don't have. So this is the thing when people say this whole culture thing. I'm not understanding what's the culture. Nobody could give me a straight answer. Of what's the
Well,
culture?
that's a good piece of it. I mean, you
Like
want some more?
I could tell you what was a culture
Hmm.
when back in 2000 when they came in, right?
Yeah.
That culture was pretty much what's Buddy's name? He went to jail. Shit. Nate Webster. Nate Webster had the culture, and the culture was if you don't practice hard, I'm whooping your motherfucking ass, right? And that was everybody in that locker room had fear of Nate Webster's culture, right? It's like you're gonna come here, and it's like, and if you don't work hard, you're gonna get beat up. You're literally going to get beat up. So everybody had to work hard. Another thing about the culture back then, and I knew that we were in trouble when this happened, when we recruited Leon Williams, and he had dreads, right?
Yeah.
Before, when you were a freshman, no matter who you were, no matter what was your rating, you had to shave your head bald before, during I think it was before camp or before the season started, right?
Hmm.
When Leon Williams came in and they did not shave that man's head, that's when the culture ended. Because nobody that before they didn't care who you were, what you had to pretty much abide by the rules of the locker room. That was culture, right? And that created a community within the team that you're gonna have a freshman class, sophomore, junior, senior class. They were a clique, they were a gang.
Hmm.
I don't see that right now
What
with
year
us. I
this
don't.
was? You said 2000.
Leon Williams. Well, look up the year Leon Williams. I don't know at the top of my head. Leon Williams was recruited in. Nate Webster was there before. Nate Webster. One second, I'll tell you right now. So
Let me see.
Leon. Let me see. 2 4. So,
I
Miami.
got 2000 1999 roster. Let me see roster.
All right. So Leon Williams was class.
Let me
He
see Nate West on the 99 squad.
Leon Williams was class of
Yeah,
2001.
Nate Webster on this one.
Yeah.
1999.
Yeah, Nate
Al
Webster was in
Blaze,
here. Yeah,
Matt Wallace, Aiden, Chris Campbell, Dan Morgan, Nate
yeah.
Webster, Rob, Al
Them
Blaze,
dudes were them dudes were
Kelly.
like, yeah, them dudes were like gangsters, bro. Every
They
time I
still
passed by them,
do.
that shit was a little bit scary. I'm not even gonna lie, right? But when
Uh,
Leon Williams came in 2001, right,
mm,
and that boy didn't shave his head, I was like, I remember one of the players tell me that shit is over. The softness done kicked in. The
well, in
culture was
2001,
removed.
what his name was?
Leon Williams. He was a linebacker from Brooklyn, New York, I think. Yeah,
I don't see.
he was. He was a 5 star.
It must have been 2002 or three.
No, go to 24 type. Go to 247 Sports Miami.
Man, I'm on Sports Reference. I got all
No, they don't
the
got everything, bro. Just try. Just follow me and listen, boss.
24 Sports Reference.
Yeah. or just type in Leon. Just Google search Leon Williams.
Okay. Hold on. I'm on here right now. I want to look through here before I leave this site. Cause damn, why they just took him off the roster or something? What you trying to say? They took him off the roster. You said 247 Sports Leon.
Yeah, yeah. Type in
What?
Leon Williams 24 Williams.
Hold on. Leon Williams. Give my computer chance to free. So what happened with this guy again? Bring that show.
So back when you were a freshman,
247 Sports, Miami.
Leon Williams.
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh, he never.
he had dreads and he ain't never cut them shits.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Let me look at it here, boom. Let me check it out. My damn computer. I need to clean up my computer. He's at Bump Miami. Shit, it's like he played with the Cleveland Browns.
Yep,
And he made it through.
yep. But
And I
that's when
got
the culture.
there's a new culture, a new era, huh? Oh shit, it's Tab here. But they don't say nothing about him. I don't see the story article about him.
No, you're not gonna see a story. This is just because I knew a couple of players on the team back then,
I got you.
and they.
Leon Williams, linebacker. He said, "Man, bump that, man. I ain't cutting my hair." Ah, that's messed up. That is crazy, man. We like so what did Miami have to do in this Ball State game to get you feeling back
No
comfortable?
penalty. No, no, I ain't saying no
You
penalties.
gonna see Markel Bell. You will
Yeah, I'm gonna
see
see.
him.
I'm gonna see Marquez Bell. My thing is just we need to play clean. I don't care about the stats. I don't care about the yards. I don't. We're gonna get the victory. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about how clean the game looks. Right, the
Mhm.
penalties, things of that nature. That's what I'm looking for. No stupid penalties. No stupid plays. No mental breakdowns. No letting a receiver wide ass open. Right, little things like that. Everything else, it's fine. All right.
Mm,
Just eliminate the mental mistakes because the weekend after that we got South Florida, and that's going to be a real tough game. I don't know if you saw that South Florida versus Bama game. Um, South Florida DBs are really fast, and their receivers are really fast. So they were
no goddamn South Florida cut.
all right, bro.
We don't see him.
All right, I know we don't see them. I'm just telling you. I when I was watching that game. Bama was not able until the fourth quarter. Bama was not able to outspeed them, out physical them, out nothing them until the fourth quarter. Until Bama, like, yeah, they had to put in a new tackle, I think, some shit like that.
Mm, nah, boy, we good. We
Uh,
good. We good, boy. This is fine tuning. They lined up the schedule for us, and what I found interesting the spread of 47.5, and we won by 47.
all right, so can we get all this soft stuff out the way? Can we talk some real N word stuff now?
Whatever you want to talk about, Fred, you pose the question, and we'll
Tyreek
get.
Hill, what do you thought about the that situation?
Man, I thought that was a beautiful psyops.
Explain.
Just as fake as the goddamn Trump assassination, in my opinion.
You think it was fake? This one was fake?
Yeah, I think they orchestrated that. You're gonna see a lot of that during this election, and they
No,
all
no,
gonna
hold on,
have,
no, no.
they
What
all
this
point.
Tyreek stuff? Why do you think the Tyreek thing was fake?
They want to get this. They want to get this police brutality little concept in the forefront. You know, they got the abortion, you got the police brutality, you got LGBT, you got like 4 or 5 little key little elements. You're gonna see a bunch of bullshit on
Yeah.
gun
So
rights, trying to take the guns away, immigration, those 5 things. You're gonna see. Listen, I ain't saying I'm right. It could have been the police, like, oh, I'm gonna, cause the way they made it look, that he stereotyped the black guy in a fast car. He wasn't going that fast, but even if he did going, you giving him a ticket, but okay, you got your knee in his back, et cetera, et cetera. You know, and then they got all these camera angle views that look kind of skeptical to me. Like, y'all got all these views,
so you saying who's pushing this? The Democrats or Republicans?
huh?
Who you saying is pushing this? The Democrats or Republicans?
Now that I have to look into and see what their policy is concerning that specific issue. Let me go check on my grandson real quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, my bad, my bad.
You
Who
good?
do you think? Let me ask you a question. If I was near right, well, who would you think that would be a psyop for?
Say it again.
If I was correct, who would you think that would be for? Democrat, or you think that Democrat back?
That'll be the Democrats pushing that.
I got you. So that to me makes me feel even more confident in my belief here because they've been doing a lot of the campaigning in a sense with this
Oh, okay.
unknown money that's getting funded to her.
So what's that word psyops? That's the term.
Yeah, it could be a misuse of the word, but I
No.
believe
Okay.
it is. We could
So
look
this
up the
whole
definition, but I view it as saying, I'm gonna tell you what I mean by it. Showing us something to confuse us, whether it be real or acted out scene, but it's not the truth entirely, and it's designed to
no, I just didn't
be
know that
correct.
term. I never use or never heard her use that term. So let me kick it back to you. This whole Haitians eating cats in Springfield, Ohio. Who is pushing that? Oh, who's the psyops? Is let me see. Let me see if I'm using it correctly. What's the psyops behind that?
I didn't see that news article, but
Well, Trump said in the debate yesterday that there is illegal immigrants, Haitians, that are in Springfield, Ohio, eating cats.
mm, I did see a lot of that psyops going on where they were showing these, but I didn't know it was Haitians. I seen more Asian restaurants being shown to be having sneaking dogs in and getting caught chopping up dogs and I was like, damn, why they all of a sudden showing that now? They been knew that or they just lying on them. I
No, yeah,
said,
they're saying it's Haitian. Trump said it yesterday in the
no, I heard you saying that, but what I'm telling you is I've seen a bunch of Asian videos, Chinese food particularly, where they sneaking dogs in. and I was trying to figure out this real or this is fake.
Yeah,
But
there's
not, but it just matches up with this Trump. So I ain't even see this claim that you're saying of Trump.
just Google it or just type in Haitians
Let-
eating cats and you'll see.
Oh my goodness! Hold on, you made me got I gotta do it now. Hold on one momento, por favor. Come on, Dos de Mayo. Them boys coming, them boys spoiler queen. No, y'all know y'all ain't ready. Them boy ready. Them boy ready. Them boy ready. They beating 3-2. Come on in that game, man. Go on beat it. Go on beat that, man. Go on beat them. Hold on, let me see. I got a Google page up here. What we were talking about?
Haitians eating cats.
Yeah, Haitians eating cat. Dang, y'all crazy. Here's where Trump got the. Oh, let me share this tab real quick. Everybody see. Here's all right. What the first thing is say? Hold on, let me. And you see that shit?
Yep.
Here's where Trump got that eating the dog debate. Donald Trump repeats baseless claim about Haitian immigrant eating cat. Is that the one?
Yep.
No, this video doesn't show a Haitian immigrant in Hawaii being arrested. Yeah, why would he say that?
No, that's the psyops that I was asking you about, right? Is like this is the Republicans pushing this whole illegal immigrant shit, right? Like these illegal immigrants are fucking eating your pets now. Get these niggas and spics the fuck up out of this country. I'm not gonna say their country because it's not their country. This country belongs to the Mexicans and the Native Americans. So
Well, didn't I just say that was one of the five little things they got going on, the immigrants?
yep, yeah, you said that.
I don't proclaim that I'm a Republican or Democrat. I'm just looking at this stuff they're showing us, and it's
And it's funny
almost
because
amazing.
when I debate these, you know, Republicans or Democrats, more specifically more Republicans, they always talk about this whole illegal aliens, right? And let me ask you, Studio, how many illegal aliens do you encounter in your daily life?
Well, I can't verify if they're legal or not, but
Dang motherfucking dang.
I do see my elementary school that I take my grandson to is full of Guatemalans now. It's almost an entire, and I was like, dang, 20 years, it's gonna be a Spanish town.
No,
I ain't
black
gonna
people ain't.
lie.
It's gonna sound bad, but black people ain't reproducing because that's a whole nother story. I don't know if you want to get into that. uh,
I
you
don't
know,
know. I know they claim they, when Lars in jail, Lars got killed, killing each other, da da da.
yeah, that
But I
the
still
the
never
homo stuff.
remember. But I don't remember these people when I grew up. I should have seen some pretty little Guatemalan girls growing up
Yeah,
to be parents.
yeah,
Now they
studio.
got all these kids going on, and I didn't see them then, bro.
Yeah,
They
they fucking
popping
a
up.
lot. We ain't fucking that much. That's what's happening.
Man, they ain't
they
fucking that much where it was just one, and then all of a sudden a whole bunch of them.
they fucking studio. We ain't fucking. We ain't fucking. We you know our. I mean, people ain't see me. I consider I'm black American. You know, I'm black. I was born here. My parents were born in Cuba, but we ain't fucking, man. We you know the black community has issues, bro. We the whole homo shit, the whole money shit, the whole killing shit, you know, the op shit. You know, the white man has divided us to have shit like that. We ain't fucking. The Mexicans are fucking like rabbits, having babies every fucking year. Jewish people, you know, I when I visit New York, Jewish people be fucking. Black people are not fucking and having babies, you know. But if a black man or black woman are having babies, you know, they put them in the fucking child support, and if you don't pay 1 month, they throw your monkey ass in jail, right? That's where the system is against black people, right? And These are things people are not talking about. The way that the Mexicans, Guatemala, whatever nation you want to talk about, the way that they're beating us is they're having way more sex. They're having a lot of babies, and we're not.
Mm. I may want to do a research on that. Because somebody on the panel named Lightman claimed that um, that same sentiment. I disputed him.
Yeah,
But
and also people, ignorant white, black Americans, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? They keep getting mad at the Mexicans, and I'm like, you do know that this country belonged to the natives and Mexicans, right? And what America did, they slaughtered a lot of Native Americans, but the Mexicans were able to fucking run away to Mexico and they built a motherfucking wall. But if you think about it, it's a shitload of people that that ran away, that escaped. And they have babies and they created Mexico. Mexico is full of motherfuckers and they want their shit back. So don't get mad at the Mexican because they're overpopulated and and they trying to get their shit back. It's like this ain't our country, but this is their country, realistically. And all of us, black people came through the slave ship and fucking white people stole this country from, they were the goons in Europe, right? They were the convicts and they kicked them out of their country to come over here. They sent them out west to die. They didn't send them out west to discover. They sent them out west to fucking die. I'm sorry to go on my little rant here.
yeah, I'm gonna say you preaching because you saying they goons and they got kicked out.
Yeah, they are goons. They got kicked out.
Who are these goons, my friend?
These white crackers. They got kicked out from London and France and fucking Europe, right? They're goons. Just the same thing that happened in Cuba, right?
How could the
Castro
people?
Castro opened up the prisons and says, "Get the fuck out of my country, you goons!" Right? And he's like, "I'm letting everybody out of my country." This recently happened in history. Castro took over Cuba. Niggas started complaining. He's like, "All right, fuck you, United States, y'all scream. I'm gonna open up my jails and I'm gonna tell all the deplorables to leave my country," and the deplorables went to Miami, right? And the deplorables took over Miami. So same shit happened with the United States. The deplorables were kicked out of the country and took over, and now they think that they're fucking all high and mighty.
I don't.
That's
I think. I think that's a nice little story, but you don't have no proof of that one.
why don't we have kings and queens in the United States then?
Because they decided to incorporate it and make us as corporate slaves.
No, I'm talking about the white man. Forget the slave part. Why don't we have kings and queens in
That's
the
you
United
know what.
States?
That's what I want to ask you. How could the people who got kicked out come over here and take over entire land?
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
You
Make
don't
it.
think it was more a planned attack?
It could have been, it could have been communities that say, "Hey, we need help to take over this other," Native Mexican Americans might have said, "Hey, we need help to fucking conquer this plot of land, and you guys going to help us out, right?" And it's like, "Yeah, we'll help you guys out, sure." But Native American person X or Mexican person X will help you get your country back. But at the same time, they come from a more established place where they know how to steal. Remember, these are crooks that you have. So these crooks are going to be all nice. But then when they know that they could take advantage of you, they're going to take your shit, which I think happened. I'm not sure because neither you or I or anybody in this world was there at this particular time. So we don't know. This is just my guesstimation. And I
I
don't give a
don't
fuck
know.
what the book says.
'Cause I'm gonna say Cortez claimed he went up to Tuscaloosa and met this Indian tribe, and they had a son that was a giant, and they had a race of giants here. How did they defeat these giants?
Manipulation. You could easily. It's like you think about it, right? How could slaves not overtake these white people? You had probably more slaves than white people, right?
Yeah,
And it's like, how could these slaves not say, "Hey, man, fuck this white cracker, let's just bum rush these motherfuckers and just take over,"
yeah,
right? But they were manipulated. They were it's the whole the H guy that was in charge of the Nazis things, right? He used mental, the reason why he did a lot of things because he had propaganda over a lot of people. I'm trying to use my words wisely, right? He had propaganda over people. He knew the psychology game, right? I mean, just think about the politics now, right? It's you have Democrats and Republicans, right, saying, "Hey, this is good and bad for you," but these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about us. They're not us, right? But
yeah,
they're making it seem that these issues pertain to us because it's funny because I was debating this dude, and I'm like, if you really think about it, before Trump, there was really no issue with this whole illegal aliens and the border and all that stuff, right?
yeah.
Like, do you guys know where that came from?
Where it came from?
Steve Bannon, right? I'm gonna send you a link where Steve Bannon pretty much, he wanted the Republicans to win, but the Republicans they didn't have nothing to really stand on, so they had to create issues. So Steve Bannon and Breitbart tried Sarah Palin, but Sarah Palin she was just a little bit too dumb, right? And they found Trump that was a very charismatic person that could pitch this narrative, right? So this whole border wall and and shit like that it's a made up issue by Breitbart and fucking Steve Bannon. Because if you really think about it, it's like, all right, okay, yes, we have illegal immigrants or whatever. Right? Let's say you want to run with that. But what about the border up north? You do know the border up north is more dangerous than the border than the south, right?
Dangerous as far as people coming over.
Yeah, coming over, drugs, all that stuff. You do know that, right?
Well, I could see it's more wider and more open.
Yeah, so just think about it, Stu. You're a Mexican Colombian cartel, right?
Mm.
Where is it you think it's easier to sneak your drugs in through the Mexico border or the Canadian border?
What I will say is it just depends because you would have to smuggle into Canada if you're not producing your stuff in Canada, so to speak.
No, you could get a boat, right? You get a big ass boat, and you send that bitch to Canada, and you don't got to face the southern border. You could just directly go to the northern border and walk your ass over to the
Well,
United
it's not
States.
legal to ship drugs in Canada though. So you have
You
risk
could
of
go studio. All right, look at it. So I don't know if you've ever been to Canada, right? The Canada is not covered up in border security. You could easily go up that fucking coastline in the west coast and drop a whole bunch of ships. They don't have Canada doesn't have a military. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really do shit about it, right? So you get a big ass boat, right? And you ship that motherfucker to Canada. You park that bitch in the beach, and it will take the cops a good 2 to 3 days to get to your location, right? And then you get your mules and your mules in Canada to easily walk over to the United States because there's only like 3 point of interest in the northern border, right? If you're a terrorist, are you gonna go through Mexico or through fucking Canada?
I don't know, boy, because that's some rough terrain. You have to.
Not really. Just look it up, man. That terrain is simple. It's not that difficult. There is
Mm,
literally no walls, no nothing. You just look at the Canadian, United States border. It's only grass that separates.
okay, okay. I'm gonna look at some.
But if you really want, if you're really trying to get here, that's the way you do it. It's like, all right, there's grass. But in the United States, there's a wall. There's fucking guards. There's drones. There's guns. There's mines. There's all that shit. It's very difficult to cross the border, right? So if you really want to work, the reason they don't worry about the northern border is there's a whole bunch of white people up there. They ain't trying to fuck with them white people. But I bet you if you put a border on fucking Canada, you're gonna see drugs go down. You're gonna see a lot of people piss the fuck off if you put a border up north.
Let me see what this man talking about.
Yeah, just yeah.
So you
Draw.
want so basically you want them to go. That might mean zoom that far out. Gulf of St. Lawrence and go down this river, the St. Lawrence River.
Hey, look at Mexico. You do the same shit, bro.
You will get intercepted by U.S. Customs. You go this way.
No, you won't get you accepted by U.S. Customs. There's no border wall up there. There's not. There's only
So they
yes. If you
going.
go through customs, you're gonna get caught. But there is no wall. There is no
So
protection over there.
what do you suggest them do? Take a boat.
You can do whatever you want in Canada. Ain't nobody looking.
You can't do whatever you want in Canada. Only way I can see your plan being near feasible
Go
is
to, go to the West Coast. Go to the West Coast of Canada. You're in the East Coast because that'll be done
okay, let's
logistically.
try that. Yeah, let's try that. 'Cause
So you see that straight line right there between, all right. So you could go over there in the middle where you see the yeah. You
yeah,
go
yeah,
in British Columbia right there, right? You go up in British Columbia somewhere random right there,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
walk your happy ass, mule your ass over.
yeah. Now this West Coast border here is kind of
Wide open.
wide open a little bit.
I don't got no middle. They
Go
don't
right
got
this way.
yeah. Wide the
But
fuck
you
open.
gotta be careful now. They got Coast Guard and military patrolling this area.
United States, but not fucking
You
Canada.
have to be up here somewhere,
Yeah,
way up here somewhere.
and if you keep going up and go to the left, you know who's there?
Oh,
Russia. Keep going, keep going,
right.
keep going.
Yeah,
There's
I know.
Alaska, right? Keep
Hold on,
going.
let me.
Keep going to the left, right there. If you zoom in right there, guess who's there? Russia.
Bear Creek.
That's Russia right there.
No, that's
Alaska. If you zoom out,
this is oh yeah, I'm trying to zoom out
yeah, okay. So you go. You see right there that little tip right there. See that little black line?
here. Yeah,
That's Russia.
yeah, I see this little. That's Korea right there. That's
No, if you go up, if you go up a little bit more, you see that little black line that separates everything. I forgot what it's called. Something.
now you get these boys first. These Asian boys.
Yeah, that's how they ship shit into illegal shit. So keep going to the right. I forgot. Forgot the Bering walls. Go to the right. Yeah, you see right there.
Hmm.
That's Russia and that's Alaska.
Okay,
So yeah, it's easier to sneak up there than it is to the through the south.
I got you. I got you. Alaska thick now. That's a lot of terrain to cover. You'd be better off coming down around and come into the Gulf of Alaska. See, that's where you're gonna get, more U.S. Coast Guard and forest ranger opposition.
Yeah, you better be spot on. I mean, I've driven to Alaska, bro. There's a lot of nothing going over there.
Damn, drove from Alaska. From where? What was your initial point?
Miami.
You drove from Miami to Alaska?
Yeah, this was when I tried my. I purchased a truck, and me and my cousin were trying a trucking company, but we went to Alaska, and Alaska fucked up the truck, and we had to eliminate
Oh,
the
that
truck.
was a rough trip, boy. Damn. I got
Uh,
a couple friends do trucking, like they do like moving and shit, like they move people and shit
yeah,
like that.
I mean, there was a it was a nice little pay, right? But
Yeah, yeah,
that that
nice day. My
yeah that pay.
homeboy had a lot of stories where he done rolled his truck. I think he had a Penske truck, and it was a clearance in New York somewhere. He said, or I forgot where it was, north up there.
But
He
yeah, so
just
when we
ran
were
through it and tore the whole top of the truck off. I
yeah,
said, damn, boy, you,
but while we were traveling to Alaska,
yeah,
I looked at the border. I'm like, so this is it? Just you know, just this one little gate here. Like I can literally use the bathroom. I can literally put my foot one place in, one side in Alaska, the other one in America, right?
yeah.
And I'm like,
Well, Alaska is America.
no, I'm sorry, not Alaska, Canada. I'm like, I could
Okay,
literally have one
right
foot
there
in.
on the Yukon, right there, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I could literally have one foot in Alaska, and one foot in America, and nobody, ain't nobody telling me shit.
Those imaginary lines, they say.
I'll send you pictures on the message.
That's a nice little trip, though, fool.
Yeah, I saw bison and all that shit.
Yeah. The ride was fun, or was it hell the whole way?
Huh?
The ride was fun, or was it hell the whole way?
Canada was hell because Canada doesn't have like self service all the places. And you're really like riding around mountains and shit like that. Like the shit's a little bit scary. I ain't gonna lie. You're going uphill. Canada's a scary place if you're driving.
So once you got, y'all went through Montana or Washington to get to Tacoma?
Went through Washington, the port of Tacoma, the
Right.
Tacoma, yeah, part.
Okay.
Yeah,
Damn. You went up to British Columbia.
Vancouver looked nice as fuck though.
Yeah, it looked nice right there where it's at, situated.
But I mean, well, man, I ain't trying to get your channel banned out here. Uh, so we had to stay in Tacoma and Seattle for a couple of days because the truck broke down. Everybody there was on drugs, man. And I was like, I'm convinced the biggest drug dealer resides in Seattle, Washington. They have to, because everybody was fucked up there, dog. I'm like, how did this happen? And then I had to put two to two together because it's easy to fucking cross over. It's easy to bring in drugs from Canada to United States. That's the only way. Studio, I'm telling you, man, the drug problem in Seattle and Tacoma is wild, bro. Everybody there is,
Damn.
huh?
I'm laughing.
Was that?
I said, I'm laughing.
Yeah, like the drug problem there is ridiculous, bro. Like, and there is nobody saying shit about it.
Damn.
So my thing is, how the fuck the biggest drug dealer resides in fucking Seattle, Washington?
They say Portland, Oregon, all that. Everything, right? So
Was that?
I guess they say in Portland, Oregon, everything was legal at that time.
It's still legal now, bro.
Mm,
That shit over there is wild.
wow.
That shit is special over there.
And you say you had went to Vancouver. So after you went to Vancouver, after y'all left Vancouver, it was hell then from
It
then on.
was hell. It was nothing. I mean, it was pretty, right? You see animals you never seen in your life, shit like that. But your truck breaks down in the middle of nowhere, you're fucked.
What kind of truck was it?
It was what was it? What truck was this? One second, let me look at these damn pictures.
I mean, you ain't gotta tell me that it was a Penske,
No,
removing
it wasn't
truck.
a Penske. It was a sleeper. It was a tractor trailer.
Oh, 18 wheel.
18-wheeler, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you got your CDL.
I don't have my cousin had a CDL. I purchased a truck and I was like, you
You
know,
want to try it? Yeah, my uncle do trucking. He got trucks, a
yeah, no, I
trucker.
just wanted. So the thing is, because I don't, I'm one of those dudes. Like, I'm not going to tell you to do some shit and not test it out. So I told him I'll ride with him for a good month, right, to see how
Yeah.
the experience is. So I understand whenever he has issues, but he was too soft to continue. And he had a, I was trying to explain to him, like, hey, we got to grind here, you know what I'm saying? But he was just too soft and couldn't do it anymore.
Oh, so y'all got through this and did a few more jobs.
Yeah, then he quit.
It just like it was over.
Yeah, then he quit, and then
What you sold the big rig?
nigga, that shit got repo.
Oh, you just financed it right at the
Yeah, that shit got repo. They chasing me now.
time. So after Vancouver, I'm looking at the map. I kind of want to look, travel Google map. So after you left Vancouver, y'all went up 99
Whatever that fucking thing is.
to get the
And get to Alaska.
Alaska. But damn, we gotta go way up there.
Way there. Way up there.
That's damn near another United States travel.
Yep.
Hold on, okay, where we at? Oh, whoa, bro, y'all underestimated it. I bet y'all undercharged too, considering.
Nah, we got some good money. We got some good money. It's
Y'all was
just
satisfied, but y'all underestimated it, I bet.
yeah, we
Right? Y'all ain't,
underestimated it.
this
Yeah,
part here especially, because I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, my goodness.
yeah.
Look
That's
at this.
we
This is
underestimated
almost
it.
the size of the whole United States right here by itself.
Yeah, we again, this is where we're new to it. We were learning, and we had a trip
You
going up, but
gotta
we didn't
use.
have a trip going down, so we lost money going down. Did
Oh,
we?
oh, wait a
Yeah.
minute. Why they don't got two-way streets like that?
It's not trips. It's just there is no export coming really out of them. No, actually, we did have a trip. I'm sorry, we did have. It's but we had to do it real cheap. I'm sorry, we did. We had to bring some fish back.
I got you. Where y'all went? Anchorage, Fairbanks,
Yep, Anchorage.
Anchorage. Um, you know what? It might have been cheaper for y'all. So, did y'all end up having to get a boat to go to Anchorage to pick up shit?
No, not Anchorage. What's the fucking capital of Alaska? Fuck, what is it?
I don't even know. Taquitina?
No, it's not the. Is no. Wasn't Anchorage is the capital, right? We had to go
Yeah,
to the capital.
either that or Fairbanks.
Fairbanks, yeah, one of those places. We went to Anchorage or Fairbanks, one of them motherfuckers.
Fairbanks. Either way, he drove in there. You drove up to the, or you boated to it.
No, you drove, bro.
No, I was just making sure you ain't have to stop and then boat the rest
Nah,
of the way.
nah, bro. We went all the way the fuck up there.
Drove all the way through there. You remember the last time you was in Canada before you got to Alaska?
Nah, that was the last time, and that's probably the only time I go to Canada, unless I'm going to Vancouver or some shit like that.
So you don't
Unless
remember
unless
none
I
more
move
of
to
that shit.
Seattle. I really want to move to Seattle.
So what I'm looking at is Atlan. I'm looking at Bear Creek, Whitehorse, Skagway, Juneau. You don't remember none of them places?
Juneau, yes.
That was you was like, we're almost there.
Yeah, bro, that shit was rough, bro. And we saw the Northern Lights and all that shit.
You at that point, you like, damn the Northern Lights.
Yeah, exactly. When you're there, you're like, damn, this shit, man. We're trying to get
It's
back.
still a
Like,
little
fuck.
ways from Juneau. You got some mountains, Clone National and Reserve,
And that Yucatan, I don't know if you can see it in Canada. That Yucatan, shit, that shit is no fucking joke.
the Yukon, yeah, Yukon Valley. Yeah, you gotta go through White Horse, Mount Lawrence. That's right. Let me see what highways like. Yeah, you probably went up. I'm guessing that's Skagway. On this side.
All
I
right.
like doing it when I go to travel. Boy, I map my
Look at the
way.
picture I sent you on your message.
All right, hold on 1 second. Mud Hang, Rainy Bear Camp, Dalton, Klook Shoe, Hang Junction, Cool Lake, Quill Creek, Snag Junction, Beaver Creek. Damn, I'm trying to see if y'all. Then you gotta go. Let me see here. I don't know. Let's see that. If I want, that depends on if you going to Anchorage, you gonna want to go. Where's Anchorage?
If you look at the text message I sent you, it shows you the like you can see the dots.
Okay.
So we got stuck in a snowstorm. And
Oh shit.
yeah,
For real?
yeah, we got stuck in a snowstorm, and my cousin damn near flipped the truck over, and we
Oh
thought
my
we were about to
goodness.
die and shit. And I was like, "Man, chill, the fuck
Look
out."
like y'all went too far up to the right. Y'all
We
should have
had that's, but
stayed.
that's where we had to go though.
There was no other options, huh?
That's no other options, boss man.
Dang. Y'all waited in the middle down there. Down there in Alberta. Wow. Hold on, let me see. Where's Alberta? Huh. Oh, there you go right here. Oh, that's before you even got the. Oh, that's before you even got the Yukon. I feel you. Yeah, you had to go straight up through this and then cut across. I got you.
Hold on, I'm gonna send you a couple
They
more.
need it. They need to have a coast road right here, like a road coast. But I guess they can't. A road just going along this coast. Going
Nigga, you
straight up.
just when you that you just driving. I just sent you a couple more.
Y'all way right here. Y'all went up this road 97. Went up to Portland.
You see the picture I just
Up
sent
to
you?
Boots. Huh?
I just sent you like five more pictures.
Let me check them out. Damn, that's nice. Look at that big ass buffalo. Shit.
Yeah, we were deep.
Deep in the terrain. That's an adventure, boy. Hey, at least you tried something, boy. I admire that. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it. I'm gonna try it. Let's get it.
Well, yeah, exactly.
That little fun, man. Y'all had some fire with y'all?
Nah, I don't smoke. I just drink. Uh,
No, I ain't talking about that. I was talking about a gun.
nah, nah.
Just had to be like I would have wanted to have one when that truck burnt down. I can tell you that.
Yeah, yeah. We
So
went
where it
broke.
broke down there? Right there, that spot you on the picture you something that way y'all broke down there. You remember?
Nah. We broke when we came back. That was us going up. When we came back down, we got caught with a blizzard. Let me see.
Oh, y'all ain't
Uh,
mad that weather either.
I'll send you a picture. I got it too.
Y'all must ain't mad that weather either. Y'all should be like, hey
No,
man,
because they told us we went during the springtime, and they told us that that's it, no more snow. And then this one dude we met at a truck stop, he was like, "Oh no, not at the truck stop. We were picking up the same load." He was like, "Y'all don't have y'all better have fucking change in your fucking tires," and we ain't have them. We're like, "Nah, we'll be okay." He's like, "All right,
oh
you don't need
shit.
them," and you know what I'm saying, we didn't have to change, and you see all the trucks just rolling by. Zoom, 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 and then we're just stuck in the damn snowstorm. I'm gonna send you a picture. I just gotta look for it.
Damn, see? The guardian angel came to give y'all the warning. Y'all didn't want to listen.
Well, we didn't know, bro. We were just like, ah, yeah, whatever, man.
Y'all
It's a
being
fucking
grown. That man lived up there.
yeah. He lives up there. He does that trip. I, I mean, they pay, I think, like $20 a mile.
And y'all wrecked the truck. That's crazy, bro. That's fun, though.
No, fuck you.
My uncle done did a lot of them trips like that. I don't know if he'd have been in Alaska or not. I ain't asked. I know he'd have been all over the U.S. though in this big little truck.
Yeah. So this is us getting stuck. I sent you the picture, and then this dude from the North Pole, Alaska, helped us the fuck out.
North Pole, Alaska. Dang. See, people out there that care. Two black guys. I know he's white.
Yeah, fuck yeah, he was white.
I came to help you, black brothers. So everybody ain't racist out there. All white people ain't racist out there.
Nah, nah. But you see the picture?
Yeah, I'm looking at. I ain't see the play person yet. I just see that North Pole, Alaska.
Yeah, that's the dude that helped us out. But you see that damn
Send me
blizzard?
You ain't show you got a picture of the dude.
Nah, I ain't got a picture of the dude.
Oh, he want to be on your camera.
Yeah, but if you look
All
at the
right,
picture, you can see all that snow and niggas are
I see
skating on.
it. I see it. Told over. Told liver
I don't know, whatever that fucking place is at.
and Fort Nelson. See.
We were just stuck.
Hold on for a minute. Yeah, my grandson and a dog yelling across the street. Hold on one momento. Yeah, sure, yes, sir. I'm back. Man, that's a nice trip though. I like it. I like it. That was an adventure. So what was the last trip that just was like it's over? Or it was just y'all did the
Uh,
last trip and then he was like, no, I ain't
no,
going
I
no
did
more.
the last trip. The truck broke down, and I had to raise money.
Oh
Uh,
snap, we got some people in here. Add to the stay. And I'm gonna add Zen to the stay. Bob Levy.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How
Big
y'all
fan, long
doing?
time.
what's going on?
Nice to meet y'all. Nice to meet y'all. We just
Nice
chat.
to
We
meet y'all
started out
too,
with
man. What's going
hurricane
on?
talk, but we got to a crazy conversation here.
Yeah, it's been. You guys are in the middle of the hurricane right now, huh?
No, I'm
They
not in
kind of
Houston.
go ahead. Now the hurricane
No.
passes. It really went more by Louisiana. We just got a lot
Oh,
of
okay.
rainstorm. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So, what else you guys talking about tonight? I feel we got some crazy stuff going on. We can really kind of get into this.
Oh, what do you want to get into? I mean, we were talking about this whole what happened with Tyreek Hill. the debate yesterday. A new term that I learned today. What's the term, studio? You said the whole cats thing in Springfield, Ohio. A whole bunch of stuff. Right now we were just talking about
Yeah,
my
yeah.
trip
The
to.
the Haitians are going crazy out there. Apparently, they're eating cats and dogs. They're fucking with rabbits.
Yeah, that's all fake though. You hope you know that, right?
I mean, I haven't really seen anything to debate otherwise. I know that if I was out there, I'd probably be eating some rabbits and cats too.
Yeah, so because this is my debate, right? If you look at Jeffrey Dahmer and all these kids, these serial killers, what do? They used to pop heads of dogs and things like that, right? So it's one of these things. It's I'm neither Democrat or Republican, right? Because this is one thing that me and who the guru were talking about, like the thing in South Florida. That was probably something that the Democrats pulled, like, hey, cops are bad. Look how they pulled over Tyree Kill, and then it looks like the Republicans are doing the whole illegal immigrant thing with this whole cats thing, right, up north, and it's like it's just this the way that the politicians are spinning and running America. To me, it's a little bit disgusting. Um, I don't like it at all, but everybody has their thing.
Yeah. Uh, Again, you shouldn't trust either side, whether
Yeah.
it's a Democrat or a Republican. You should always look right in the middle, and the answer is usually right there. Do you know what I mean?
Well, no, this
Like
my
maybe
answer.
maybe maybe
Go
it's
ahead.
the residents that are eating cats, not the illegal immigrants. Maybe they're covering up and they're blaming the Haitians, right?
Well,
Hold on. Let me say one thing though. I got to add the other element to the conversation the opposing argument that I added to that when we were talking about that. I said I saw a lot of videos of they're proclaiming to be busting these Chinese restaurants for uh
Right.
storing these dogs and chopping up dogs all of a sudden. I said we didn't used to see that. We used to have little conspiracies. Oh, they eat mice and they chung chop suey, that might be dog. But those were back in the days conspiracy. We kinda thought about it and seen maybe one or two get busted for it allegedly. But I've seen so many videos lately of them so called being caught with these dogs, and I was like, these fake too. So I don't know if the Haitian situation is a fake video, is these Chinese dogs fake? What's going on is what I'm saying.
I don't know, man, but I love your voice, man. Are you a blues guy?
No, they say I'm Barry White. The guy
Man,
with the
I'm telling
Barry
you, you
White
got
voice.
some bass, brother. You're like muddy waters in here. I can
I
listen to you all
appreciate
night. I can fall asleep to that beautiful voice.
I'm sorry. What's your name? Is it Zen?
My name's Zen. Yeah, I'm just a
All
white
right.
boy
So
from New York, man.
no.
I'm just moseying on in here, checking out you brothers.
So yeah. So we have this thing, right? We're gonna throw it back on you. Where we have this thing. I'm right. You're wrong. Right. What is
Yeah.
one thing that you are right that you think we could be wrong about? Any topic, it doesn't matter. This is an open forum. We don't. You control us. You could
Uh,
do whatever you could. But we
Listen,
want to know what you think you're right and we could be wrong about. It doesn't. Whatever topic you want to bring up.
I don't know. I think, you telling me that Popeyes is better than KFC because I don't see it happening, man. I mean, I've been a KFC guy my whole life. Do you know what I mean? How do you guys feel about the chicken wars?
I do know. I grew up loving Popeye's chicken,
Right.
and not the same chicken. I can't even eat it anymore.
So you're a Popeyes guy. You're going to be holding strong on the whole Popeyes issue. My thing is, man, I feel like the colonel had the right idea. He had a vision, and I feel like Popeyes kind of stole that vision a little bit.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that because it's chicken, right? I mean, if you want to go back to just fried chicken, right? It's really stolen from the slaves and things like that, right? The Colonel's, I mean, I think the Colonel's original recipe chicken is the best chicken made out there, but it's not his, right? So everything is quote unquote stolen from the slaves. So of any intellectual property that quote unquote KFC has, I'm pretty sure they didn't come up with the 32 herbs and things of that nature. So
Wait, you're
you know,
telling me that slaves came up with fried chicken?
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Do you know?
Well, you were putting that down. Like
I said
you're the whole
maybe.
basis of your argument. Okay,
I said
maybe,
maybe. Yes, maybe.
maybe. Okay,
Yes, maybe. You don't know.
I will entertain the idea that possibly Colonel Sanders stole fried chicken from the slaves
Recipe.
300 years ago. The
Recipe.
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 Did
Now,
he
I'm not
steal
saying the whole concept. The recipe.
all right, so he stole the actual slave recipe
Could
of
have
making
stole.
fried chicken,
Could have.
possibly.
No, the recipe.
Right.
Don't try to do the slick thing. I said the recipe, right? I'm not saying.
I'm with. Listen, I'm an open-minded guy. You know,
Yeah.
again, I didn't want to end up having this heated debate, but I
No, it's
figured
fine.
we give it a try.
Just like Jack Daniels, right? That the Jack Daniels whiskey recipe. It was stolen from slaves, right? It wasn't originally from Jack Daniels. That belonged to somebody else.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, but cognac, but cognac was made by the French, and I think you guys stole that
who's you
from
guys?
a white man.
Who's you guys?
the black man. That's what
I'm saying this, not you guys. Not saying you guys, but I'm saying them
I'm not.
guys.
I know exactly what you mean. You ain't offensive, sir. I think we. Let me. I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna pivot the conversation.
Okay.
I think we overuse this word racism a little bit too much. I think
What word is it overused?
overuse racism.
Well, racism is not good.
I'm not disputing that. I'm saying I think we overuse it.
I think we overuse it way too much. I agree with you, sir. I like the cut of your jib. I think you're absolutely right. I think if we can't have a serious conversation about fried chicken and whiskey, now where are we as
Or
a
you saying
society?
you guys. You get me?
I'm
I would
listening.
have
Yeah, I got you.
categorized that in that argument because you're saying you guys, and he said, "What do you mean by you guys?
I know he
Are
got
you referring
angry.
to slaves, black
I ain't get
people?"
angry.
That's a lot of
He
people
I
see that as a little racist tone, and I don't. Is what I'm saying.
his eyebrows raised up a little bit when I said that.
You can. I'm not. I don't have my camera on, so you're trolling here a little bit. But I'll fuck with it. We could troll each other right back.
I'm not trolling you. You got what you see is what you get, brother.
Uh-oh.
I'm straight out.
He might be
I'm
right
on.
though.
I'm
Your eyebrows did twirl up. What do you mean? What do you mean?
No. So do you know where I get that from?
Where you
There's a
get that
where
from?
you
movie.
got.
There's a
Well,
movie. All right.
what's
What do you
that?
mean, you people?
Oh yeah, Tropic
Tropic
Thunder,
Thunder.
baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tropic
Did you
Thunder.
guys think that was racist?
No, that was funny. That's comedy. There's a funny thing. You can't the difference between back then and now. You cannot make movies like that. You can't make movies like Coming to America. The royal penis is clean, right? You can't say that today because it's this whole sensitive and you know sissifying of America that's happening, right? It's like you can't joke anymore. You can't be real anymore, and it sucks, right? But
I
no,
think so, and also I think Robert Downey Jr. nailed it, right?
I don't know if he nailed it.
I
That's
mean
a
he sounds just like you guys.
who's you guys. So
Are you
let me
saying
ask
Robert
you.
Downey got some black in him?
I say Robert Downey Jr. He got a little stank. He put a little stank on it, didn't he?
I don't know. So let me ask you this question: what do you think about DEI?
You mean diversity,
Hold on, studio.
exclusion,
Now let him answer,
inclusion?
studio.
I'm just clarifying what you mean by
Yeah,
DEI.
that's what I mean. Yeah, you see how people using this whole DEI thing, right? What do you think about this
Right.
whole DEI thing?
This is one of those things where I think that any job you get, any reward system should be based on talent, intelligence, and hard work. I don't think it should be based on the color of your skin or the ethnicity or the creed you are. I think I want the best guy flying that plane.
So why do we use this term DEI? I'm trying to understand it.
Well,
Why
why
is
do we use that term?
yeah?
Because it's something that people want to implant in society, they think it's the, I think that guilty white Democrats feel like this is a way they're making themselves feel better by putting these DEI regulations out, when all it does is it's hurts everybody. And,
That
shouldn't the best guy or the best woman get the job?
no, I agree with you, but why there needs to be a term for it?
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, because
again,
my question is
if I'm driving drunk, they call it a DUI.
yeah, but so if if a black man gets a job, it's called a DI hire, right? So what is it called when a white person gets a job?
Just excellence.
I got it. There you go.
No, come on. Let's be honest. No, no, no. I don't think it should exist. I don't think they should call it DEI. If
I
you're
know.
if you get a job, if you're black and you get the job, it should be based on how good you are at doing the job. I don't know why
Yeah,
why
but
people's skin color has to be in on that.
yeah,
Do you think that DEI is good for black people?
no, I just think if you're like you said, if you're the best man for the job, you get the job. But the term that I hate is when one party uses, "Oh, he's a DEI hire." What is a
I got
DEI
fired
hire?
for DEI, so I disagree, Cuban.
What? What do you mean you disagree?
You're a
I
DEI
got
hire?
I'm a DEI fire.
Oh, you're a DEI hire.
Fire.
Fire.
What do you mean by that?
You
Like
hire
you're
people.
fired.
Because you're
Oh,
black.
No.
You're, I'm not understanding. So they fired you because if you're a DI fired, that means they fired you because you were black, right?
I'm explain the scenario. I'm an elite salesman for Xfinity. I'm gonna put their name out there. I don't care about it because I'm mad at them. Top 3 percentile salesman. I got records there. Paid trips to Puerto Rico. And I was talking in our chat, group chat, team chat. And we like to describe ourselves, just having fun. And I said, oh, the old coon just want the internet only. And a week later, because they're high on DEI and they hyper say, oh, we're DEI, claim they're DEI. And I said, and they came to me and said, what do you mean by this word coon? I said, old coon means the old raccoon you live long like an old wise man. You know, the old coon beat you out your money or find an old coon to fix your car. You know, they were like, okay. So they waited. Boom. A couple of weeks later, they come back and the human resource, hey, oh, well, we want to know again what you mean. And they fired me. And they said it was a bad word, I guess. And I was like, I look in a Webster dictionary and there's nothing bad about it. So I was wondering where they getting this bad from. Where they claim this word is bad at. So I felt like they fired me on their stance of DEI, in my opinion. Cuban.
Oh, buddy left.
Yeah, but they didn't want to hear me ranting about my DEI fire.
You want that
No,
smoke? I
go
know he
ahead.
was trolling. That's why I was trolling right back with his ass.
No, Zane came and talked to us for a minute. He was handing up in the paint, you know.
Yeah, it sounded like he was trolling.
Okay, you think so?
Yeah, that's why I was trolling back with his ass. But I see
Mm.
more people jumped in. I ain't see that shit. It was probably his people that he was bringing around.
It was interesting. I wonder because we were masked, we don't have our faces. They can hear our voice, I guess.
Yeah, they can hear our voices, but I'm pretty sure what he's like, what he's doing probably is like, hey, we're gonna go through these random channels. Let's feed, let's
I
flood
was
their.
surprised that many white people came to see me. I appreciate y'all. Come on, holla at me. I love all people.
Yeah, it
But we're
sounds like
going to talk about some touchy topics, racist topics, political topics. But
No, I seem like Buddy just came
My
in here.
point is on the word racism before we is to me, you gotta really hate this person because of that and try to take away from them and deny them things. And you really don't want them to be there with you and have, that's a, to me, when you reach out and do things in that manner, that's racism. Not because I'm calling you a name, not a name per se. 'Cause they like to say, oh, you use a derogatory term. But they can't define that because they claim coon was a derogatory term and there's nowhere in their dictionary. But I did see a friend of mine taught me about coon and how they had that made up songs about coon. And and then I seen where the racial tone was in the like the 20s and the 30s, I think, somewhere up in there. I said, oh, so they held me accountable for that. I should have known they used to use it in that manner. That's why I felt like it was wrong. Yeah. I'm like, how y'all? I didn't know that though, for real. Initially, we was using it in how we used it, but I didn't realize they used it like that back then. Got history taught to me, and I was like, dang. If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have used it in the chat though. Is the funny part about that.
Oh, you didn't know that shit for real?
Not in that. No, I didn't. I didn't know none of that. Those songs. I was like, damn, they used to make little songs out of. I didn't know it was that bad. They almost look at it like the word, the N word.
Yeah, like, do you know the whole gator bait? Do you know what that's about?
Gator bait.
Yep. So Florida, the University of Florida, they have this thing when they beat you, they say gator bait. Florida just gator bait Miami. Do you know what gator bait is?
Oh my goodness. I'm afraid to learn what it is because no, I never heard a gator bait had a thing.
Yeah, so gator bait back in the day, they used to when slavery was around, they would take black slaves and throw them to the gator and call it gator bait. Look it up.
So it's racially motivated.
Yes, sir. Just type into your Google gator bait. Gator bait pictures.
Damn. Well, I feel good. We smashed some gator bait on our first game, and it shows you how Mario has instilled the blueprint of the Saban way. You never deny that from us, my friend. Never.
Now I'm with you. Gator bait.
Gator Bay. New guy in the chat. How you doing, Miss New Guy? Catalan TV. I appreciate y'all. Jake Fire in the building. Nordic Born General. The General T99. Hello, hello. That rum is kicking in, says Terry Nee. How y'all doing? I appreciate y'all joining me. This is really the first real full live stream in this podcast. Me and Cuban Kane is I'm right, he's wrong. Well, I say I'm
Nah, bro,
wrong,
don't
he's
say that
right.
shit.
I don't think that'll happen much.
I
Sorry,
already
brother.
beat you. I
It's
already beat
not
you in so many
embarrassing.
debates. It's
I'm
sad,
right,
bro.
you're wrong. I'm sorry, sir.
Look
I'm
at
sorry.
look at the text message I sent you.
Come on, subjective perspective, says Terry Nee. Yeah, Miss Terry Nee. And I'm gonna tell you something about that. Uh, Proof is only through observation. So there is no proof unless you witness it and you observed it. Otherwise, you're going on someone else's opinion or perspective or belief. You feel me? So, what you sent me, bro? You sent me something, bro?
Yep, look at the gator bait.
The gator bait. Oh my goodness, licorice drops. These the same kind of Oh, I'm glad you sent me these pictures. I'm glad you sent me these pictures. I ain't gonna bring them up today.
I don't be lying.
Hmm?
I don't lie. My goddaughter are in
Because it's
inner
on my
city
phone and
hood.
I'm on my laptop. And I gotta look at these soccer scores real quick. Hold on, man. All right, man. Let me see what's going on in the soccer league. Man, we give out a lot of picks out here. I am called the soccer god. So if y'all want to get some lot picks, I gave out Dynamo Minsk in Belarus, Vysshaya Liga. I predicted a draw. Now I lost this bet. I thought Doncaster was gonna do what they do. They got smoked by Harrogate. Then we got Eastern AA. I predicted that 1.5 points. I said, man, they gonna blow them boys out. They did that. Draw. In Indonesia League, they have a lot of draws. I'm gonna show y'all how to get a draw, round robin draw. Dos de Mayo. That's one of my upset specials I had to throw in the bank. Doma GG, they won for me. Singita Black Star, they won for me. And I had this as a draw, but did it as a draw. I got some shit working in the expired. We give out a lot of picks, man. I ain't
By the
had
way, the Dolphins are
say
playing.
I don't give out these videos every day because I know they don't. I went undefeated a couple times and had like 1 or 2 views. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you say, big bro?
Dolphins are playing the Bills right now,
Uh oh.
and the Bills are scoring.
National Association. Let's go. Uh oh. I needed that. That's the other upset I needed. Uh oh. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me check it out. Oh, okay. I might need to turn that on. They'll strike my channel if I show that one.
Yeah, they will say
I
that.
don't even be looking at the NFL like that no more, man.
Yeah, I don't do it. So they have this thing called play. What is this shit called? Playback. On playback, you could do this and play the videos on the background, and you get money from that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's called playback. I'll send it to you.
Mm. Let me see here.
Type in playback on your Google thing. Playback. Let me see.
I need them to draw though. They play at 8:45. I need Flamingo and Correcaminos. This a little parlay right here. They trying to offer me $2 cash. No, I won't, sir. I'm not cashing that. Dos de Mayo, they upset the boys. National Suits, they up 2-0. They look like they gonna do what they doing. They went under two, like I said. I need them to go under two. They probably be 0-0 1-0 in my opinion. I just need them to finish on that, but we looking pretty decent.
Type in playback.tv.
What'd you say?
Playback.tv.
They're not gonna draw. They didn't draw. None of them draw. They upset it. Hold on, my nigga. Dos de Mayo. Let's go. They ain't gonna draw. Olympia could come back and get him. They could come back and then. What you say? Look up, my man.
Playback.tv.
Ray DeVito. She asked, have you ever heard of Ray DeVito?
Yep, the actor.
What do you think about him?
I don't think shit about him. I don't give a shit.
You don't give a damn, huh? What I'm searching for, Cuban man.
Playback.tv.
Playback. And what that's gonna say? What's that gonna say? Playback.tv.
So playback.tv, you could go live and have video like live games in the background.
Oh, it's like a little Twitch.
Yep, but it looks a whole lot better.
I got you. Okay.
Shit, but I might have to get off soon because I got to eat and I got to watch this damn game.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you want, we could join back after this game. I gotta take care of some things.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish
Yeah.
Buddy would have stayed on, but his trolling ass. It seemed like he brought his audience over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean
I
the
appreciate the
the chat.
audience for coming by. Terry Nee, Catalano TV, new guy. Y'all like and subscribe. I listen. This is what I do. I'm a soccer coach. I'm gonna have soccer videos. Got a soccer channel. I'm gonna separate that channel, but I'm a writer. I do short stories, comics. I don't draw, but I'm a writer. We do news, sports. We talk about everything, anything. We poker. Do live poker. Matter of fact, I might late night tonight. We're gonna do the $100,000 guarantee uh flight tournament. Trying to get into the 100,000 guaranteed online. I don't know if y'all play Texas Hold'em. If y'all want to learn how, I will teach y'all how to play it. I believe I'm a guru at it. Late night tonight, about 11 o'clock. We'll run that.
Why don't you tell the
Matter of
people how I
fact,
beat you down on these debates?
let me. Huh?
Why don't you tell everybody how we beat you in these debates?
How you get? How what now? You getting
How I
smashed?
beat you in these debates? How I easily beat you in all these debates?
What do you tell them?
I mean, yeah, I come in here and just easily beat Studio with these debates. I mean, it's pretty simple.
That's not convincing. I don't believe. I don't believe they believe you.
It's fine. It's just speak the truth.
Well, they'll see. What nights you coming on? What nights the people going to see these debates getting me beaten, as you so suggest?
Thursday,
Yeah.
Wednesday, but Coach Hayes goes on Wednesday, right?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. We're
Is
just
he?
gonna go whenever we go, man. They phones alert them. They popped in now. This is the first show. They popped in now. Catalan. Brother man, I could play some Hold'em, spades. Okay, let's go. Catalan. She got don't come around that corner. She cutting it all up, boy. Spades game ain't playing, she say. I feel you. You know how to play spades, Cuban?
I'm a poker player. Spades.
Oh my goodness, man! Don't let tell me how to slap you around, boy. Bah.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm not one of those. Like I'm a expert in spades, but I'm a poker player.
yeah. We got September 15th, 2200 hours, September 12th. What that is? 10:05. Yeah, 10 o'clock. We're going live, Miss Carolyn. 10 o'clock. We're getting in the $100,000 guaranteed flight. Oh, online super series. America's Card Room Black Chip. Come join me later on. Like and subscribe. Join us tonight. All right, it's Cuban King. We're gonna shut down for now,
All
and
right,
then
bet.
we'll be back. I'll be back on about 10. I'm gonna be playing a poker, sharing that experience with the peoples,
All
and
right,
then we can still debate while I smashing some poker hands. You know what I mean?
I get it. All right
Uh-oh.
then.
All right, bro. Yo,
Yep.
yo. All right, Cuban is gone. Cuban is gone. Cuban is gone. I appreciate y'all dude joining me though. What's y'all favorite topics when y'all get online and y'all hear these people in these debate? I be seeing these debate channels be angry people in my opinion. They be seeming like they mad and they just here to get their emotions off on folk. What y'all think about that? I am from Florida. Beautiful sunshine state of Florida. What let me ask y'all a question. they try to push a civil war. Can y'all imagine what that would look like? You from Tampa? Hey, Tampa in the house. Tampa in the house. I love it. Our Florida people. They used to call us the Mosquito Indians, Timuquanans, and there's a few others, Seminoles. What's up with that? Tampa in the house. Yes, I. I love Tampa. I went to the Gin Lounge, the Tangeray Lounge on Nebraska Avenue one day in Tampa. That was so fun. On my own in a club. They were looking at me crazy. They were looking at me kind of funny, but I was all right there. Y'all was born and raised in Florida. Okay, originally from Chi-Town. I got some people in Rochester, New York. You feel me? Terry Nee said we need to worship together. What do you suggest we worship? What do you suggest we worship? I seen that a while back in the chat. So I don't know what you want us to worship. I worship the sun, the earth, the water, the air, the black space, the allness, the supreme one within me. My my faith goes kind of different, but it is God I do believe in, but it's a different concept. I have to fulfill myself. I'm not the traditional Abrahamic believer, but I do believe in the power of the Supreme One. But I don't have no problem worshiping. No, it's goodness, and it's based on truth and not hurting one. And I'm all for it. Okay, what God you may believe in? Buddha, uh, Allah, Jesus, Yahweh, Yeshua, Jehovah, all these different names. That to me kind of tells me God is true. Because how could everyone in the world have some type of concept of God or belief in this? And even the atheists who claim they don't believe in God, even the mere fact they're disputing this God, along with the people who believe in this God and all the different aspects, prove to me God is real. So I don't even argue about the fact that God real. So therefore, we must not argue over one's gods. We know one of us right, so that means one of us could be wrong. So we shouldn't persecute one another because we truly don't know which one of us is wrong. We might be all right, and if we're all right, then why are we persecuting each other over whose God is the right God and who we should worship, who we should follow? So I think God is truly almighty, then we must be all right. Because God is almighty. You use the sheer term of all. If you're going to use God as all, omnipotent, almighty, all this, all that, then we must all be correct. God is in all these forms. You cannot deny God. God is in all of us. That cannot be denied as well. So what is the argument for now? There's no argument anymore. We know God is real. We know we all have God in us. So what is the argument now? We mad because we want to paint God in an image that looks different than your image. And that's the whole concept. And then we get mixed up on the right and the wrong. Who is right? Who is wrong? The only one we can agree with is if you don't hurt me, I don't hurt you. Then we cool. We all cool. So we'll see you tonight on the poker stroll. We're gonna end it